Welcome to the late next episode of PSVR Showdown. I was planning on putting out episodes of this show every month, but episode 1 came out 5 months ago, so sorry about that. In today's episode of PSVR Showdown, I'll be pitting two similar PSVR games against each other, which are Knockout League and Creed Rise to Glory. This showdown was suggested by one of my members, DuranFanVR, so if you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments. So let's get into it. Knockout League is the first boxing game that released for the PSVR, and is a game that has you going from battle to battle trying to become the king of the ring. This game is very similar to Nintendo's Punch-Out!, a game I personally love. You're stationary in the ring and can't just constantly throw punches. You'll have to time your blocks, dodge attacks, hit enemies in the right spot, make combos, and time your attacks. But what really makes Knockout League special is the crazy cast of characters you'll be fighting. One round you'll be fighting a girl with speed, and in another you'll be fighting an octopus. Each of the characters have distinct personalities, unique designs, and different attacks and skills to learn. There are also training mini-games which are really fun to play. Knockout League is focused on creating a great single-player boxing experience, and it does that well. It also does so with lots of personality and craziness. Creed Rise to Glory is a boxing game based off the recent Creed movies. You get to play as Adonis Creed in the ring, taking on various opponents in several different rings and environments. Though unlike Knockout League, this game allows you to freely move around the ring. The combat in this game is also very different to Knockout League. At first appearance, this game might seem like a more real boxing experience, which it is in some ways, but there are still some arcade-like aspects that change it up. The first mechanic is that when you get knocked down, you're thrown out of the ring and have to run back to your body. The second mechanic is that at specific times you can hit an enemy in multiple different spots while time is slowed down to deal a major blow to them. These mechanics help keep the gameplay varied and interesting throughout each match. There is also training you have to go through before each match, and if you do well in the training, you'll be more resistant to attacks in the upcoming round. One big aspect of Creed is the multiplayer. You can join friends or strangers online and battle it out. This mode works surprisingly well, and the game can make you a lot more competitive when you know you're going against a real person. It's not always perfect, but what's here is still really good. So which boxing game is better? This wasn't an easy choice. Both games are great, but also unique in their own ways. Knockout League is more of an arcade-like boxing game, while Creed is a more realistic boxing game. So the winner is... Creed Rise to Glory. Creed gives you a fully fledged VR boxing experience with several unique enemies to fight, a good online multiplayer mode, and fun training minigames. Knockout League has most of these things too, but Creed has the edge because of its multiplayer mode, and because you have the ability to freely move around the ring, which makes for a more engaging VR experience.